Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for all those tuning in live and for those catching this after. This is 10 Minutes with Dizz. I'm your host, JDIZZY, and I want to thank everyone for tuning into today's episode. Very exciting episode. A lot of cards that we're going to be looking at today. The Spectre cards. As you can see here up on the squad that I have designed here to showcase these Spectre cards. We have the Spectre Captain, Spectre Snipers, Blast Spectres, and Spectre Depot. So before we get into our topic, which is Spectres of today, let's get into some news going on in the Titanfall Assault community. So tomorrow at noon Pacific time, PST, the developers are having a stream. So tune in tomorrow to the developer stream at noon Pacific time. Also, Guild Objective starts. Let's take a look here, get the exact time. Guild Objective is going to be starting in exactly about 9 hours. So Guild Objective starting in 9 hours too. So in your guilds, be prepared, get ready, get those points to get that Pilot XP. This is a Pilot XP event coming, starting in less than 9 hours. So get involved with your guild on that. Also, next week after the Guild Objective, we sponsored by Synergy 88 Digital, we are bringing to you the Weyland-Yutani Invitational. So 32 members battle it out for the first ever cash prize Titanfall Assault tournament. So with that news covered, let's get into today's episode of the Spectres. So, hey Nicholas, thanks for tuning in today. And we're moving on. Let's open up this objective, daily single objective, just so we can all kind of see what's inside of these. They have updated this. They are larger objective caches. So we'll open up this one. It was battle using any grenadier. And so you get 550 credits. Excellent amount of credits. Couple tokens. Some blast specters. Missile. Personal shields. And epic card, the Pyro Bruiser. And always like at the end, it gives you a little synopsis of summary of what cards that you get. So daily objective reward increased significantly in the past few updates. So do that, do your daily at the very least to get all this and just continuing your progress in the game. So moving on. We'll talk about these cards real quickly, and then we'll get into a live battle, talk about how to use these cards effectively in battle, and also what their strengths are, weaknesses, and how they can be combated. Looking at the Spectre Captain right here. So this is at level 12. A benefit of him is he has a capture effect similar to the Grunt Captain. I know yesterday's special we focused on the Grunts. Today we're focusing on the Spectre. Spectre Captain. Decent amount of hit points. Not quite tanky enough to run as a pilot tank for you. Great damage against humans. And then his capture effect is he deploys 2 Spectres on hard point capture, which we'll demonstrate in the live battle this morning. So there we got the Spectre Captain. And then let's look at the rest of the Spectre cards, all burn cards here. So we can kind of take a look, do a side-by-side comparison. Not really saying that these cards would be cards that you would use, but cards that you can easily compare here. So we have the regular Spectres on the right and the Blast Spectres here on the left. So Blast Spectres can function good against taking out pilots, helping to put damage on a Titans, They can be used defensively and offensively on turret destruction. Spectres, what's good about the Spectres is they'll capture a hard point and then move on to the next hard point to capture. Unlike the Grunts, who will stay at the point that they capture. So let's look at the Blast Spectres and the Spectres. And the last two Spectre cards we'll take a look at here are the Sniper Spectres and the Spectre Depot. Sniper Spectres function just like any of the other snipers, and there's kind of their damage there. Obviously, double damage against humans as opposed to their robotic damage. Spectre Depot will release Spectres over time, and it will stay active on the battlefield for 40 seconds, deploying level 13 Spectres as it is deployed. So just taking a quick look at these two cards here, Spectre Depot and Sniper Spectre. So we're using all these. You can see on the top. And let's return to the squad page here for everyone here and see this is the squad we're going with today to get into a live battle talking about these Spectre cards. So let's jump in to a live battle, kind of demonstrate these Spectre cards. Maybe we'll get a win with this squad, maybe we won't, but either way, we'll deep dive into these cards and kind of explain strengths, weaknesses, and how to counter them. Always read those tips on the bottom. Every map has unique visuals in its own layout. You can learn how to combat the map most effectively. Grunts find their strength by deploying right on top of hardpoints. Deploying right on top of a hardpoint, the grunt can then hold that hardpoint. So always read those tips on the bottom. They just give you more knowledge. That's how I learned to play the game. Reading those tips, getting involved, community Discord, the Facebook page for Titanfall, get involved in a guild, see what the guild has to offer. So lots of ways to learn and engage and be involved. All right, we got a match here. So, and our last tip was talking about higher elevations. So definitely when you're placing units, get them on higher elevation, especially those sniper. Yes, Particle 10. I love the tips. I love the tips personally. So the Spectre Captain doesn't have quite enough hit points to function as a tank, so we'll send the Stim Bruiser out and the Spectre Captain right behind to combat the enemy Stim Bruiser. So make quick work of there, and then we'll set up a Spectre Depot, kind of distract these incoming pilots, and start to deploy some Spectres. You can see he's got a Sim Ninja, but we'll make short work with the Grenadier and Spectre Captain. So we're going to get these Sniper Spectres at the highest elevation point at Angel City. That's where they're most effective. We got some action going on at sea. We'll get those Blast Spectres out and about to kind of combat that Sim Ninja. You can see the Blast Spectres very effective in defensively controlling hard points for you. So I always use these Reserve Strider, the Reserve Titans very early. Keep these hard points all captured. So we got hard point Alpha, and we need to get Bravo and Alpha. So we have hard point Charlie. So you see we're moving on here to get Bravo, and we got that Spectre Captain. Let's zoom in. Always love the visuals of the game. Great work at Particle City. These visuals, I feel like I'm playing a console game. Very cool. So we got a Sim Ninja. Let's conquer that Sim Ninja with a few of the Reserve Titans. Back it up. See if we can clear out Hardpoint Charlie. Alright, as you can see, that Spectre Captain, he controlled B and he deployed 2 pairs of Spectres. So those 3 units now are combating that Stim Bruiser. Sim Ninja out and about. A lot of Sim Ninja use going on here. Alright, so we need to start getting some of these hard points. Starting to get back. We're under 2 minutes. These Spectres, they'll go down at B, and then they'll go to the next available hard point. We'll distract the Sim with the Blast Depot and some Blast Spectres. As he just slices up, you can see that Sim Ninja very effective at taking out those Blast Spectres. So as you can see, we're battling for C. Gonna be getting Hardpoint Alpha here. We'll get the Spectre Depot. As you can see, we'll get that down right here to kind of add more units to the match and some more Spectres right here. Take Hardpoint Alpha. We're moving on to Hardpoint Bravo. As you can see, we got the Reserve Strider out and about, taking it out for us. 90-42, not looking good with this squad. See if we can kind of get some of these hard points here. If we can control these hard points, it's possible. It's possible. Oh, and it's going to be a loss there. So as you can see, the Spectre cards, very good. Obviously, when using all Spectre decks, when using all grunt type style squads, not the most effective. Spectres are very fragile, very good at controlling hard points. It's good to mix some more heavier units involved in that. That's going to drop us out of Legend. That's alright. We'll get that back later here. So as you can see, the various Spectre cards here, Spectre Captain, Blast Spectres, Spectres, Sniper Spectres, and Spectre Depot. All function a different use and a different unique abilities for the game. Now we're diving into our short Q&A section. Anybody watching live, if you have any questions that you would like answered, I am monitoring the chat. We can post it on the chat right now. So as I said, we got some exciting news coming up here. Developer stream tomorrow at noon Pacific time. Tune in. Lots of stuff coming for TwitchCon, lots of new stuff, lots of exciting stuff that briefly will be talked about in the stream tomorrow. So tune in to that tomorrow. Also, if you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Get involved as well. Last thing I'd like to mention is get involved in your guilds. Guild objective starts in less than 9 hours. Make sure you're in a guild so you can reap the pilot rewards, getting those XP during the guild objective. Alright everyone, this has been 10 Minutes with Dizz. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you learned a little bit more about the Spectre cards, and I hope to see you all further in the community, out in the game. Remember, developer stream tomorrow at noon, and next week, Weyland-Yutani Invitational, sponsored by Synergy 88 Digital. Stay tuned for that. And this has been 10 Minutes with Dizz. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.